Okay, let's go straight across to Sunil Gavaskar. Try and make sense instead of sensation. The former India captain joins me from Dubai. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Gavaskar. You know, I want to start, unfortunately, with a bit of this political googly, because a day before the big match, typically in India, we have what I call weapons of mass distraction, a political controversy over cricket with a Congress spokesperson suggesting that Rohit Sharma is not just an unimpressive captain, but also commenting on his weight. How do you respond when you hear comments like these made by people in political life?
You said political, so to ask me who's been completely apolitical is not get you any real answer. Because honestly, I think there are so many people who will have so many things to say about cricket and cricketers. It's been there for such a long time. And I don't think I'm going to get into reacting to what A or B or C or D says.
But let me ask you, Mr. Gavaskar, specifically about Rohit Sharma, the captain. When someone calls him an unimpressive captain, I'll come back to the weight issue later in the show, but do you think he's unimpressive? Or is he very impressive when it comes to the white ball game? Rohit Sharma, the captain. Cricket question.
Look, his results speak for themselves. He's taken the Indian team to the final of the World Cup in 2023. He's won the T20 World Cup in the ICC World Cup. He's won 5 titles for the Mumbai Indians captaining. He's taken the Mumbai Indians to a final as well. And so, as a leader, he's done what is expected of him on the cricketing field. So, his results speak for themselves.
Your own sense then, as you said, his results speak for himself as a captain. Given that we are now in another knockout ICC semi-final, do you believe that given the way we won yesterday against New Zealand, we are now firm favourites to win the Champions Trophy?
Definitely, with the kind of balance that this team has, the kind of batting depth it has, the kind of options that the captain has. We saw the other day Hardik Pandya being promoted up the order against Pakistan. Akshar Patel had batted 5 in the previous game, but Hardik Pandya came in. Then Akshar Patel was down the order. Rahul came into bat as well. So the options of switching the batters up and down is there with the team management. Also with the bowling. When a team has got 6 bowlers who are capable of bowling 10 overs each, it covers for somebody who might be out of rhythm on that particular day, might not be bowling well. So his quota of overs can be bowled by the 6th option. So that way the Indian team is really well covered, and they've been fielding outstandingly. Not quite as good as New Zealand. We've seen some amazing catches taken by the New Zealand players, particularly Glenn Phillips. But India has been fielding really well. In the deep, they've been really outstanding.
But Mr. Gavaskar, someone else who's been pretty outstanding, at least in the match yesterday, was Varun Chakravarti. Has he surprised you? Is he the kind of mystery spinner who could be the match winner we are looking forward to for a while?
Yes, in fact, after the first match, after seeing what the pitch was doing, I did suggest that maybe Harshit Rana could be given a break, and Varun Chakravarti picked against Pakistan. But maybe because Pakistan's a subcontinent team which plays spin better, they're still stuck to the same lineup. But against New Zealand, who don't play spin as well, picking him was a brilliant move. It was the fourth spinning option, and it worked really well. And I think against the Australians also, who don't play quality spin too often, he will be somebody to reckon with.
Would you then play 4 spinners going into the semi-finals and finals? Is that the best combination? Have we found that winning combination of 4 spinners instead of having 2 regular medium pacers?
Yes, because Hardik Pandya is bowling so well with the new ball. If Hardik Pandya wasn't able to bowl his 10 overs, then I would say no. But because he's capable of bowling 10 overs, I would say that this is the best combination to go. Two new ball bowlers, Shami and Hardik Pandya, and 4 spinners.
I want to ask you a question which has troubled many people in the cricketing fraternity. Many, including your contemporaries like the great Sir Viv Richards, have questioned this entire tournament and the way it's been scheduled. India getting to play all its matches in Dubai, the Dubai advantage, while the other players crisscross Pakistan and the UAE. Is there a Dubai advantage or is it exaggerated?
Well, it does exist. There's no question. Any team that is, in one place obviously will feel that much more confident. You don't have to pack and go, etc. But at the end of the day, on the field, you have to bat better than the opposition. You got to bowl better than the opposition. You got to take your catches to win. And that is what the Indian team, I'm hoping, will be able to do in the next 2 games.
Mr. Gavaskar, I started off with the googly. Let me throw another one at the master batsman. The fitness point. Rohit Sharma, the whole fitness of Rohit Sharma, is he overweight? The tweet that's created a controversy, people see it as body shaming. You come from a generation where I presume fitness didn't matter as much as it matters today. How would you respond to those who say that the likes of Rohit Sharma have...
During our time, fitness mattered during our time as well, but we were not in that sphere of thinking where you had to be slim and trim. And I've said that earlier on also, when there were these yo-yo tests and all that were being taken, say 2016, 2018 or thereabouts, and people were being not considered if they didn't have this fitness. And my fitness test is for a bowler to be able to bowl 20, 25 overs in a day, and for a batter to bat for 4 sessions. If he can bat 3 and 3.5 sessions, then it doesn't matter what shape is, what his waist size is. He is fit to play for India.
So you're saying, Mr. Gavaskar, that the true test of your fitness is whether you can bat the whole day or whether you can bowl the whole day. How much time would you spend in the gym, let's say, compared to on the crease? Would you, today's cricketers spend a lot of time in the gym?
Well, the only gym that I knew was either the Hindu Gymkhana or the Parsi Gymkhana. That was the only gym that I knew. But I'll tell you one thing. I had shin splints. I've still got shin splints. So I cannot run the 2 laps of the ground, more than 2 laps of the ground. Even that would be too much for me. And a lot of people used to think that I was pretending when everybody else was running rounds of the ground. And I would say, look, am I out of breath? I'm not out of breath. I've just got this problem. But if I can bat for a whole day, and if I don't bat for a whole day, you ask for you question my fitness. But if I can bat a whole day, you shouldn't be worrying what my fitness level is, whether I can run 15 laps of the ground or not.
Basically what you're telling us, and presumably the politicians as well, please judge any cricketer, even a Rohit Sharma, by the runs he scores or by the wickets they take. So let's tone down all the chatter over who's fit and who's not. Let the bat do the talking or the ball do the talking. Am I right?
Totally. That's exactly the way. I mean, the bat should do the talking, the ball should do the talking, and the results will be seen.
Well, I hope that they will do the talking in the semi-finals tomorrow, and hopefully also in the finals on Sunday at the Champions Trophy. Mr. Gavaskar, always a pleasure having you on the show. I see you're very well covered. You're dressed in some kind of a sweater. Does that mean it's rather cool in Dubai, which could give us an indication for tomorrow's match as well?
Yes, Mumbai guy, so anything below 30, I start feeling the cold.
Okay, from one Mumbaikar to another, Mr. Gavaskar, always good to have you on the show. Didn't know that story that you couldn't run 2 laps of a ground, but you certainly could bat for an entire day. Fitness at the end of the day, and I can talk about my late father's generation. They used to be a little round on the waistline, but they knew how to play the game and they knew how to score runs.